Hello, everybody. I'm Dan here. This is a very simple tutorial to show you how you can record an audio using Google Form. So, Form Recorder helps you to do that. So, it's a great tool for music teachers. Like, if you want to organize your students' audio recordings, and you want everything in one place. So, there is a frequently asked question section here. So you can go there and it answers basic questions like how is Form Recorder useful? Like Form Recorder helps you to organize your student assignments in a very easy way. And yes, Form Recorder products are completely free. Now, how does the customized Google audio form work? So the form has two parts, a simple audio recorder and a JavaScript form. So once the user records the audio using the simple audio recorder and hits the share button, then an audio link is created and populated in the form. And once the student submits the form, the data goes to your Google Sheet. So let's check the demo form. So I've created a demo form. So if you click here, you can also go and use the demo form. So you can go to this link, formrecorder.com /demo form.html. So this is how it will look. So when you send this form to your students, so they will be given the instructions how to fill it. So it's a simple form. So it has two parts. So this is the audio recorder. You see it here in the blue. And the pink part is the audio recording URL and the name of the student, the grade, and they can put their notes or something and hit button. So let's try it. So I click on the record audio button. I'll click, and I'll just record, a simple song like "Happy Birthday." Okay, so, Happy birthday to you. Click stop. So it's happy birthday. It's just a simple recording I'm doing, and I'll just put test in it so that I know it's test. So you can put your audio clip name here, the student, and then they click OK, so they can test it. Yeah. It says it looks good. So then they hit on the share button. The moment they hit on the share button, the audio is uploaded here. Okay. So this link automatically gets filled here in the audio URL. They don't have to do anything. So let's say the student's name is John and his last name is Smith, and he puts, let's say he is in 5th grade. Just puts on the notes. The notes, happy birthday. So then John submits this form. So you can close this pop-up box now. He submits the form. So now once the form is submitted, this is just the demo form. So we see what it has done. So this demo form you see is linked to a Google Sheet. I'll explain you how to create all this. So right now just pay attention. So if you click on the Google Sheet, just a minute. So you see John's recording has been recorded here. So he recorded on 10/26 his name and his recording. So if you click here, you want to see his recording, just click there. Then it takes you to his recording. So this is the link where his recording is stored. So you can go and just click here. So you see, so you can view John's recording and you can rate him and all. So all this information is actually stored in the Google Sheet. So all this is in part of a Google Sheet. So you can also create this kind of a sheet and link it to the form. I'll explain you all how to do it. Okay. So this is the demo form. So this is just a demo. So obviously when you create the real form, the students will not get the link to the sheet. That way you keep all the information private. And even the layout of the form, this is just for demo. So in case if you need extra fields in the form, or you want a drop down box or anything, it can be customized. But right now, the form recorder in the vanilla version, it's just being offered like this. But if you want to customize anyway, you can just click here, contact us, and you put your thing, and whatever you want you can send us and we'll look into it. Okay, so this kind of small video shows the use of the Google audio form. And then so let's look at it. So let's say now you want to create audio form. Okay, so so what you do is you click here. This is a form builder, and you have to first sign in. So you have to sign in, and then your email ID is captured, so as a teacher. And then let's say you want a name of the form. Okay, so you say you know guitar test. Maybe you can say song test. So you song assignment, let's say. So you put song assignment here. So, and I'm, because I have signed in, so it's my email and name popped up. I'll not do anything. So now here is the tricky part. So as I explained, the Google form, the Google audio form is linked to the Google Sheet API and URL. So here are the instructions to generate the Google Sheet API. So you just click here, and it takes you the step by step. So let's click on the first step is to click on get to your Google Drive. So we go there, and so it opens a new window. So now so you can toggle between this. So you go here. So I have created a form recorder folder where I'm saving my Google Sheets, but you can feel free to do that, or you can save the sheet anywhere you want. So I go here, and then what I do is I click new, and I click on Google Sheet. So it says create and share. Okay, so here I go. So this is my first step. So let's go back here. So we have taken the first step. So here I've shown how to do that, like how to create a new Google Sheet. Okay. So now we have to rename it. So you can rename anything you want. So let's rename it as, test audio 2, because I already have. So I'll rename it as test audio 2. Okay. And then what I have to do is here it shows once you click on the header, how do you update it. And then we have to create something called header record. This is exactly, it has to match the way it's shown, like the timestamp T is small, first name F is capital, L, last name L is capital, and things like that. So I already have it here. So what I do is I go here and I just copy it and I just paste it here. So that way it's easy for me. And obviously you'll need to type it in. You have to type all these headers. Okay, so that's the first step. So now let's go back. So we are in step 2. We have completed this. Now we have to update the Google script. Okay, so let's come back here and to the form. Let me take this here. So we are back in the form, and we have to update the Google script. So we click on tools, and we click on script editor. So the thing will come up. So this kind of code will come up here. Then we just need to take out these two codes. So in step 3C, you see you have to just remove it. So I just go and remove this. Okay, as simple as that. After that, I go, screen should look like this, it says. So here you see, so it looks like this. So let's go and it tells you have to rename it. So click wherever it says untitled project to rename it. So let's put test audio 2. You click OK. Now it's saved here. So we have completed step 3D now. Now here, because I have uh, so sorry 3E, so we have put the name here. Now we need to copy paste the code in blue. So this thing, whatever is shown here, exactly copy paste. So you just go here like this, select everything, hit Control C. Then you come back here and you just Control V. That's it. Don't do anything. And the way you can validate is the last line of code should come in the line 31. So I've mentioned it here. When you're done, it should look like this. The last line of code is done in 31. So you have to save the Google script. So you go back here, you click File, and you click Save. Okay. Now, what we do is we need to initial setup of the script. So step 5. So we have completed 4 steps. We are in step 5. We click here. We come on Run and Run function and initial setup. Click here. It takes a little time. Running function initial setup. So it will ask you 3 questions. So basically what it's asking is Google wants to make sure you want to give access to the script, because the script will be linked to form recorder. So you just click on review permissions. Then it will go and choose the account. So this is my account. So I click my this thing. Then it will give you this kind of pop-up box. The app isn't verified. So Google just wants to make sure you still want to do. You click on advanced. Okay, then this pop will come up. So then the bottom, this thing, so it says go to test audio tool. So that's a project we created. Just click on that. So then finally this box will show up and you click allow. So this way you're allowing the script to access your Google Sheet. That's what exactly you're doing. Nothing complicated. Then once all this is done, so right now we are finished step 5. So then we are on step 6. So step 6 is create trigger. So you click on edit again. So you go here, you click edit, and you click on current projects triggers. There are no triggers created. Click here to add one now. And then you click here called do post. Here from spreadsheet on form submit. So all this is shown here. Everything is shown in this guide. So there is this guide. So keep that in mind. So the steps, Google Sheet, Web API, and shareable link. So here I have shown. So what it will do post from spreadsheet on form submit. Okay. So then go back here. And then what we do is we click on save. So now we have created this new trigger. Now what we have to do is we are in step 7. You have to publish your script and generate Google Sheet Web API link. So you go back here, you click on publish, then you click on deploy as web app. Okay, so here it's shown here. Click on deploy as web app. Okay, so click on publish, deploy as web app. It will say new, so you can just type initial version. Hi, welcome back. This is the second part of the video series. So in the first part, we saw how, we went through all the steps. So we have come down to step 7B. Just to recap, we created a Google Sheet, put in the code, then saved the script, then initial setup. We created the authorization and created the trigger, and now it's time to publish it. Okay, so we have deployed as web app, and this box comes in 7C. So you can type anything you want, like initial version. Then this is important. Who has access to the app? You have to click anyone, even anonymous. That way, everyone, like all your students, will be able to access this app. Otherwise, they have to sign in. So you don't want them to sign in. So then you just click deploy. Okay. Now, this is very important here. Okay, do not click OK because right now you see the script here. So you have to copy and paste the script. So you just have to slowly go. Google has not made this thing little, uh, delicate. You have to keep selecting and you have to stop where it says exec. You have to hit Control C, and then you can just open a notepad. It's what I do, and I just copy paste. So that way my uh, Google API link is ready. Okay, so I come back here and then I can click OK now. So now my I'm done with the Google Sheet API link. Now there is another part to this. So we have completed 7C. Okay, so here it says caution, do not click, and here. Then we also need to generate the Google Sheet shareable link. Now why we want this? So this way what will happen is when I create the Google form, and I'll also be sending the form recorder will be sending you another link so that you can track the responses. So you don't have to go to your Google Sheet all the time to track the responses. You can track it through this shareable link. So it's pretty straightforward. You click on the file menu. So now you go back to your test audio 2. So this is the thing we created. You just you just go click on file, and oh, sorry, let us go back and make sure what it is. So you click on file first, sorry, and then in the pull down you click on publish to the web. So click file, then you click on publish to the web. Okay, then it will says link, click on publish, and it says, are you sure you want to publish this selection? It says yes. Okay, now you got the link. So here you can just do Control C. You go back to the notepad where you're saving it, and this is your link. So you have two things. You have the Google API. So let us write it down. What are these? So this is the Google Sheet Web API link, and this is the Google Sheet link. Sheet link, shared link. Now, what you do is when you have these two pieces of information, you come back to the form builder. So you can just click, yeah, you can just cross out this. Okay. Now, what you do is you have to come back to your form builder. So where is the form builder? So this is where we started, you remember? So you put your name of the form, you have this. So now Google Sheet API and Google Sheet URL. So what you do is you go here and you just copy paste this thing. So you copy here from here and you click here. So it's pasted well. Okay. Now you for the Google Sheet URL, you click here. Okay, all the way you have to go. Okay, you test it and it pub HTML. Okay, make sure it is, and you click here. Now you click on submit. So what is going to happen is a new form will be created and emailed to you. So let's see how it works. You click submit, and you get this confirmation. That means thanks for selecting form recorder. Your form has been successfully created and the link has been emailed to you. Email, so basically whatever the email you gave to the Google account, it was emailed. Sometimes you might not see in the inbox, so you might have to check your spam folder. So so in my case, it has gone to my Google email. So let me check the Google email. Sorry. So let me check my Gmail account. So I go here. So you see, I got an email. So you get this kind of an email. So here it says, "Hi Dan and Minashi." It's my name. Go by Dan. Following is your Google customized form. So this is the form you'll be sending to your students, and following is your form tracker. So let's try to use them. So you click on this one. So this is your customized Google form. Okay. So here you see, so I'm trying to make sure that you're able to see the whole screen. So whatever name you put in song assignment, it came here. So you can, so now your students you can just forward this link to your students and they can record it, and they can click submit and it will go to your sheet. So let's say you submit it to one of your student and he's recording a song. So let's try it out. Okay. 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 1 minute. So let's say you student, fly me to the moon, let me be among the stars. Okay. It's like fly me to the moon. Fly me to the moon. Okay. Click OK. So let's try to test it. So now your student has recorded the song. Now he clicks share button. This URL pops up. So what happens is it automatically copies here. So you can just close this. You can compare that. Yeah, this is the same URL. Now he can, let's say your student's name is Bob Smith, and he's in let's say 6th grade. And it says fly me to the moon. This is just a notes. You can put anything. First. Okay. And he clicks submit. So what has happened is the form has been submitted to the Google Sheet. Now let's say you want to review, okay, you want to see who has submitted. So you click here, see the fun now. Oh, and this brings up this panel, okay. So this has two links. So this has your Google form. So that means if you keep this link, it will show you which Google form, and it has Google Form Tracker. So you click on Google Form Tracker. See, you see now Bob's this thing recording you can follow. So he's the first person who has submitted. Now you click here, it will take you to Bob's recording of Fly Me to the Moon. You can test it. So this is as simple as that. So now you've created a Google form so this is the Google form that sorry, so many windows open. So this is the Google form that you have created. So now you can, um, I'm trying to, this is not coming to the full screen. So sorry if it is being chopped at the right. But the point what I'm trying to say is so easily you could create this form. You can send it to all your students who can, record the songs, click submit, and it goes to your Google Sheet as shown here, which is the Google Form Tracker. And from the form tracker, you can uh, see who all have submitted, and you can review the recording. So it's a good overall, you can say, is like a good way to manage your students' assignments. So form recorder helps that, and students can also record everything in one form. So they don't have to go to another a window and record and all. So in one form, they record their assignment. It comes here, they fill the form and submit it. So I hope you try it out and let me know if you have any questions. So, in case of any questions, you just go here to sorry. Uh, in case of any questions, you just go to the form recorder and you click on the contact us button, and it will take you, so you can put your names and basically all any information you want, and we will respond to you. So hope you like it. So thank you. Thanks for watching.